friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kristen and this is Growing Zone 9B. So today I went and picked up my new glasses. I have to take them back. They're actually sliding off my face, but they're really this pretty kind of like purpley tortoiseshell kind of color. I really like them. Pretty color. Stuff's expensive, y'all. I'm serious. Like, glasses are not cheap. We all know that. They never have been. But prices of stuff are absolutely absolutely escalating with the tariff situation. So I was talking to my friend, actually I've talked to a couple of friends about, you know, I placed some orders in some places, and one of them I actually ended up like not even moving forward with, and I'll show you guys. It's crazy. All right, so I know a lot of people are like, oh really, you were buying from them? So I went to place an order under Temu because my nephews have a birthday coming up, and you know, listen, they're kids, they grow out of stuff. Like, it was actually an art project and a couple of other, like some rafts and just some stuff that honestly, it's not really American made. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, this is products that we are used to, like I said, pool rafts and stuff like that. That's not really American products. Like, they're just cheap little throwaway things that at some point they're just gonna, you know, go to the recycle and life's gonna be good. I hope you guys can see. Oh, it would help if the screen went out. Right here, import fee of $60 on a $40 purchase. That's insane, friends. So the purchase subtotal came to $42.07. Shipping was free. Obviously there's tax, and they wanted to charge, I didn't place the order, $60.21, bringing my total to $104.82. Now I know a lot of people out there are like, oh well, I don't do Temu, I don't do this, I don't do. That's great, like, good for you guys. Like I said, you know, everybody does things differently. But reality is plenty of us have gone to the dollar store or the Five and Below or whatever and picked up those trinkety little things for the kids, so that they can just, like, we know that they're just going to destroy it. It's not something that's going to be long term. For me, these are kids, and I don't want to invest a ton of money into something that I know that kids are destructive. Like, let's just be honest. And so yeah, like, I get them sometimes a little bit of cheaper stuff. Like, I've definitely, like, even their stuff that's not cheap, where do you think their Nike shoes come from? Like, my nephews are in wrestling. I got them like wrestling shoes and stuff like that. Where do you think those shoes come from? They didn't come from America. They came from China. Like, I might have paid $200 for them, but they still came from China at the end of the day. And I think that, I mean, obviously I know that that's not the only place that's being affected. So I've talked to you guys about some of the produce and stuff that I'm growing here, and one of them is like, it's like Tazo or something like Taso. Any of your Asian greens, which y'all know I love my Asian greens because they grow really well here. They have good flavor. Y'all know that I love Asian cuisine. I love it. It's just makes me happy. Those seeds are now going to escalate, and there's going to be an import tax on those seeds if you are not seed saving at this point. I've got seeds in the back. They're called like Mizu. I'll have to put the names of this up for you in the video. But I have a ton of seeds back there. I am going to sit there and like rub these seeds and get them all gathered up, and so that way I can keep these seeds. Because, friends, I know people are saying that this is what we need to go through. We need to learn to be more dependent on like the American way and this and that. But sometimes it's nice to be culturally diverse and to have that also in your garden. So it's not just about like the trinkety things or getting something at a much cheaper cost, obviously, than the Americans would make it for. I mean, this isn't a political stance. This is just like conversation. What are we gonna do now? Like, if you want something, you're gonna end up paying potentially this huge import fee. I know they're like, oh, we're pushing this back on the countries. That's obviously not correct, because y'all just saw right there that it is clearly labeled out import fee. My import fee was more than the products themselves, and the higher it went up, the more they were charging me an import fee. So my import fee was like, for whatever my order was, so the order was like 40, they were charging me 60. So you got to think it wasn't even equal, it was above that. So like, friends, it's crazy. It's literally like we are living in some wild times. Like, I get it. Like, I mean, I get it. I get kind of why things are happening the way they are. But reality is it's not really affecting or hurting right now the uppers. You know, they're the billionaires, you know, they're got this big money pocket roll, they don't care. Like, but for us working class people, like the people, you know, even my brother, he's a nurse practitioner, my sister-in-law, she's a hairdresser. Like, listen, it's affecting them. It's affecting my parents who are retired. It's affecting people that I work with, because we work for a living. Like, one of my friends was like, oh, I won't be able to get stuff anymore because I went to place an order and Walmart said da-da-da. And one of my friends was like, oh, Amazon charged me more money for the stuff I was ordering. And I'm like, wow, like, this is reality, like, slapping us in the face. And I have this one friend who's like, she kills me, man. She's like, well, that's the problem. You all need to buy American. This is what's wrong with people. And I'm like, that phone you're talking on right now? She's like, everything I buy is American. Absolutely 100%. I said, are you sure about that? She's like, oh yeah. Her car's made in Mexico. I'm just saying. Your vehicle is made in Mexico. It says it on the side of your door because I saw it. Your cell phone was made in China. It was not made here in America. Literally, I sent her clothes. She's wearing these clothes. They're made in China, so no. The clothes she's been buying at the Target, bro, your stuff does not say made in America. It's made in like Indonesia. Stop it. That's what I'm saying. Just stop it right now. Like, stop playing with me. Like, I love how people like preach it, but they're not really walking it. Like, it's just the way of our society. That is the reality of it, friends. Like, I don't think people realize that a majority of the products that you actually have are from somewhere else. They are not here. Whether that's, like I said, whether that's Indonesia, whether that's, you know, China, who knows? Like, friends, what are we gonna do? We gotta pray about it. That's what we gotta do. Friends, we gotta be on the prayer line. We gotta be praying. We gotta be sending out good vibes, because that's the other thing. People are so, I showed y'all that book, Unoffendable. Go back and check out my video on that. I think I'm actually holding the book in that video. People are so crybaby offended right now. I'm mind blown. I can't. Like, I have people that literally, I'm not even joking you, crybaby because something didn't like happen the way they thought it should. I'm like, girls, come here. The girls are playing tag. You girls are wild. Behave. You're so wet and sweaty and gross and mouthy. I love you, but you're nasty right now. And this is real life, friends. Your dogs come in and slobber all over you as they're playing and tussling and having a good old time. But yeah, I mean, people are so easily offended. Like, one of my friends was trying to have a conversation with somebody at work, and they literally, like, my friend was completely cool, like, just having this just nice conversation, and this other person literally was like, I just can't, and just like got up and walked away. And we're like, what? Like, what just happened? Like, we're just like, there's just normal conversation going on, and this person like literally like crybabied. friends? What is wrong with you? That's the spiritual warfare component coming in my opinion. Like, I think you're gonna see just hypersensitive people, just overreacting about a lot of things, and just not having the spirit of like calm, not having the spirit of peace, not having the spirit of joy, because the world is just stressful. Like, every time I turn around, I have this one person just constantly like on my back, like literally just nailing me every chance they get for something that's ridiculous, like the most pettiest of things. And it's not even like worth the conversation, but this person is making it a conversation. And it's just because, honestly, I think that they're just so miserable in their life that they just want to ruin someone else's life that they may see that has joy. And you know what? When you have the spirit of the higher power and the higher being, the devil right now is going to come at you in every direction. And this is what I say to people. We're designed to be warriors in this time. I really do think so. I think we're being prepared for something much bigger, and we've got to really be thick-skinned, so to speak, on how we are approaching people, and just a lot of times just be ducks in the water and just let stuff slide off of us and not be frustrated. And I know that it is extremely hard right now, because I see it just across the board that so many people are stressed, so many people are offended, so many people are just like in this like little bubble, and when the world around them starts like falling apart, so do they. Which I get, like, that's what I'm saying. This is a very difficult time. Like, I'm not saying it's easy either, but I feel much better, honestly, knowing that the plethora behind me, with my ginger sticking up over here, like, I feel better knowing that I have something, I have a little something in my back pocket. Like I've told you guys, try to get your bills paid off. Like, try to get your vehicles paid off as much as you can. Don't like owe anything on credit cards. Like, if you gotta buy something, like, think like the Amish. That's what I always say. Like, try to pay cash. Like, learn canning, learn some skills that will help you to be successful should a depression or something like that come along. Because right now I really feel like we are in tough financial times. I'm seeing more stores closing, more people are losing their jobs. Like, this is not ended. People are starting to panic because they've overextended themselves, thinking that they could live a life that just meets the worldly needs. And I think you got to step back and you got to live within your means, and that's a really, really, really difficult thing. And people just, like, they want to drive the nice cars, they want to be bougie, they want to live it up, and they don't really have the financial means. Like, if something happened, they could not survive. They are paycheck to paycheck, and they could not survive outside of that. I saw this thing where, like, they were talking about people's wages actually being deducted, like having deductions out of their wages to pay for their schooling. My schooling's paid for. Thankfully, I have a good family that helped support me during that time frame, and you know, continue the love and support, honestly. But I don't owe anything on my student loans. I have master's degrees. Like, I'm perfectly good. A lot of people are not in my position. I'm very blessed for that, you know, but I'm just saying, like, when you made that decision to go to school, you needed to think it's no different than buying a car. You made an investment into yourself that you thought would pay off. And if you chose a career or a degree that didn't support you or help you in that regard, you still have to pay those bills. And I agree with that. I don't think someone should necessarily have to bail you out. Like, you've got to find a way, even if that means you work 2 jobs. Like, I mean, I've worked 2 jobs for a while. Like, you've got to just figure out how this is going to work for you. You cannot be dependent on someone. And that's what I'm saying. Like, people are just like, give me, give me, give me, you owe me. It was the same thing. We saw this during COVID, where people were like just irrational in their thought process and was like, oh, it's gotta be like this, da 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 da. And they were fighting and punching people in the stores. You're fighting over stupid stuff like toilet paper, or that people didn't have masks. I get it. I get that people wanted to be safe. That is not the part I'm talking about. It was that sense of entitlement. I still see it. I know a girl who claims to be a model. She's never modeled in her entire life, but she does videos on YouTube and stuff. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm a model. She just literally was like, one day I'm gonna shoot YouTube and I'm gonna tell people I'm a model. And that's why I tell you guys, you have to be really careful about the people that you connect with, because they could be lies. It's like television. They tell lies to my vision, right? People can create something of themselves that they are truly not, and that is very sad, because at some point you pay the price for that. You pay the piper for making up those stories. And so this person literally, granted they don't have a lot of followers, but they've created a world that's really just not true. And that's what I'm saying, friends. Like, listen, the world is crazy, the world is mad. We have to come together. We have to be doing the good vibes. We have to be growing our food. We need to not be scared. Do not live in fear, but live in abundance, and be praying, be giving that good energy. Come back to the earth, connect with it, touch with it, ground yourself. Make sure you're doing that. Do your deep breathing. We are out here in nature right now. You can hear the birds around us. They are beautiful. Breathe in. Take some deep breaths. You've got to start taking time for yourself, because if you don't right now start doing this, the world around you is just gonna suffocate you. I promise you. Like, I am watching it happen. Person after person, client after client, people are connecting with me and telling me what is happening. And that's what I'm saying, it's the same thing over and over and over. It's the suffocation, it's the scared, it's the fear. We've got to find a new path, we've got to find a new way, and we have to come together. All right, friends, as always, love one another, be kind. Remember to do your deep breathing. I am here to encourage you. Love one another, right? We gotta be good to each other. We gotta be kind. We can't be so overly sensitive and crybaby about stuff. We've got to kind of pull ourselves together. Till next time, love one another, be kind. I'll see you guys real soon.